Hello and welcome to You Beauty, the show for your face, hair and bathroom cabinet. I'm Leigh Campbell.
Or Lewis Hamilton.
Yes, I'm a racing car driver.
You are.
Who are
I'm
you
The Rock.
first?
I'm Kelly McCarren, aka The Rock, and I'm here with Leigh Campbell, aka Lewis Hamilton.
Kelly's wearing head to toe black, including a black turtleneck and gold chains over the turtleneck.
And slicked hair.
Yes. I'm wearing like a cool moto top, but can I explain why? Because this is not very me. This top is a charity item that people can purchase for my beautiful friend. I'm not going to cry. One of my best friends, Alex, her daughter is 5. Her name is Frankie. She has cerebral palsy. She's legally blind, nonverbal, can't walk. She's the most amazing little miracle, and her family works so hard to raise money for Epilepsy Australia. This is the second piece of merch they've done. So just to look at it.
And it's cool.
Well, this is very on trend. I'm not. But then if you read the words, powered by courage, there's just.
It's so sweet.
Oh, it's just so beautiful. There's some gorgeous messaging and all the money goes straight to Epilepsy Australia. So I'm going to wear it until I need to wash it.
Good.
Yes.
And if you're like, what on earth are they talking about? Well, you probably need to go and watch us. You can, of course you can listen to us, but it's also a lot of fun to watch. So you need to download I think it's the latest version of Apple.
Yeah.
To get to watch us on Apple Podcasts.
Yes.
Or we are always available on YouTube.
I was away on the weekend, just brief story, and I got some room service, but I had us on TV watching us on YouTube, and it must have looked so up myself because they were like, "Oh, we'll bring it in." I was like, "Oh no, I can."
Oh,
take
you're
it.
no, while you're on the big
tray,
screen,
and then there's me just talking to myself in the room, and
listening
like
and watching
myself.
yourself.
But it's a good watch, guys. So I reckon you do it.
The fact that you watch it after.
Well,
that shows how good it is.
I had it. Well, I just wanted to see what we did. I forgot. Speaking of what we do, what are we doing today?
So later on in the show, we've got some spectacular recommendations. We always finish every episode with our spendy savies. And we've got quite possibly the most in-depth answer to a red lipstick question and one about pigmentation.
Yeah.
But first, news. And Leigh has got some Reddit insights.
I sure do. I'm really excited about this.
I just love that you've turned into a little Reddit nerd.
I always was. I just, I feel like Reddit is in the zeitgeist all of a sudden.
It's not all of a sudden. It's where
it's their first one. Let me tell you.
It's so interesting.
I don't think Reddit knew how good Reddit was. And it's particularly US based, but let me tell you, because this is fascinating. So Reddit just conducted and released their first ever People's Beauty Index. It's basically a study and a deep dive and then a conclusion on over 1,000 individual beauty communities just in the US. But it applies here because I think it's trends that we're kind of picking up on, or I really want to see. It was very, very in-depth. I picked out 5 that I find particularly interesting. But the data compared July 2025 to June 2026 with the previous year. So they're tracking like what people are talking about, what people are searching, the longest threads, and also what's dying off. Are you ready?
Mm-hmm.
No makeup is over. Yes.
Good. Bring back a full beat, I say.
Oh, well, you were going to be happy, my friend. So content about no makeup got 81% fewer views than the year before.
That's so much.
And across all the communities that they looked at. And eyeshadow palette views rose 56%. So people are wanting to do stuff again. And, after years of this clean girl aesthetic and no makeup and are you wearing mascara?
Cinnamon girl, donut girl, lollipop girl.
Well, they sound a bit more fun than no makeup.
It's all the same thing, just like skin, which is beautiful. But
totally.
Bring back fun.
Yeah, and you can still care about your skin and have great skin, but then just want to have fun with makeup.
Ta-da, if I do say so myself.
That's exactly what it is. So it's less about trying to look like you're not wearing makeup and either being happy to look like you are wearing makeup or make it really obvious that you have fun with makeup, right? Which leads into the next one.
I'm on trend.
You are so on trend with all of these. Playing with makeup is having a major comeback. So mentions around experimenting, playing, and what's called a pre-shower or shower makeup routine, which is essentially makeup with no consequences. You're playing, you're doing a whole face, then you're getting in the shower. How cool is that? Jumped 400% year on year. So we are getting those brown eyeshadows. Sorry, not brown. That's me.
Blue. We're getting the blue, the purple, the sparkles, and playing.
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Less about, trying really hard to look like we're not wearing makeup, just to try really hard to enjoy it. We don't have to perfect that one-winged eyeliner that's all over Instagram. That's what everyone's doing. It's literally just playing with techniques, making up your own techniques and just having a really good time, which I think is great. Beauty language is headed in the right direction, thank God. And I mean, I think we have seen this coming for a while, but it's good to know.
Anti-aging is now called longevity.
Well, this is nothing to do with brands, but marketing should take note. This is just what, the Redditors, the people are posting about and then engaging with. So words used like fix, hide, cover, correct have dropped massively. And words like embrace, highlight, enhance, or emphasize have jumped 220%. So we're becoming more interested in working with our features rather than treating them as problems to solve. So if you've got a brand out there, take note. Yeah. Beginner content is back in a big way. And I think this is something that you and I, could get better at, but we're pretty good at. We do live in a beauty bubble. So we're like, and then hyaluronic acid and then with your niacinamide, but don't forget your peptides.
And our red lipstick question today actually touches on that.
Exactly. So views mentioning the word beginner have increased by 60%, not just for makeup, but mostly for skincare. And I kind of get it's confusing.
People are like, what do you mean you've got a 20-step routine?
Ingredients, products, routines. You and I are like, don't worry, just use 5 or 6 products. We're not, but people are searching for where do I actually start? So there's a real appetite for beauty education that assumes you know nothing. And those communities are really welcoming. There's no fear mongering. It's just like, hey, cool, welcome to beauty. We're going to hold your hand. That's what we try to do there. Okay, my favorite. This is my absolute favorite. I can't wait to tell you. And I didn't put it in the script so you didn't see. Fragrance is getting strange and specific. So this has you all over it. There's a subreddit called Perfumes That Feel Like, okay? And it grew by 1,129% year on year. So instead of people searching for best white floral fragrance, rose scent, people are describing a feeling, person, place, or completely unhinged scenario and asking for the Redditors to suggest a fragrance.
Can you please link this thread in the show notes? Because I need to.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
there's so many funny ones, but these are my top 5 requests from the group, and then people have jumped in and offered fragrances. Depressed Nepo Baby. Arriving in a tropical country at 1 a.m. Perfume that feels like the bowling alley animations. Where my soul belonged centuries ago, and my personal favourite, because I can actually kind of picture what it would smell like, pepper-covered kitten.
Pepper-covered kitten?
It would be peppery. You know that kind of furry, like
popcorny. You know their paws smell like popcorn?
Dorito paws. Yeah, that's a cat mum thing.
Everyone else is like, ew.
I just thought that was so funny and so specific. And if you go to that subreddit, it's just so joyful because people are like, oh, yeah, okay, I totally get it. So you want to start with notes of this?
Yeah. I love that. No, I want to read it desperately, actually.
You'd have some interesting
ones.
I would.
The next time you go to that thread, you'll be like, Kelly McCarren's responding to everything.
I thought maybe the pepper-covered kitten might be you.
Maybe. Who knows? I wouldn't out myself if.
There's so many other really good findings, but all in all, when you read it all, it's just, you know what? We're not taking it so seriously. We're having some fun and we're not scared to ask the questions if we don't know everything. So beauty's in a pretty good place.
It's in a fun place. It makes me happy.
Go Reddit. So I'm going to put you on the spot. What would be, I mean, you're the expert, but what would be your unhinged scenario or phrase that you'd put in there?
Like request for a fragrance.
Yeah. Like you've got a phrase that you're just going to put in there and then see what the Redditors.
Rich in life that I have friends with a yacht, not rich that I own a yacht.
Okay. Oh, that's a good one. Mine would be post-greasy noodle joy. You know, just that complete happiness when you've just had the most disgusting greasy noodles.
Yeah, I don't want to smell that ever.
No, but it's the way I feel. It's the feeling after.
Repulsive?
No, I feel so content. I feel so happy. I don't feel any guilt. I just feel like, yes, I wanted those noodles. I ate those noodles. I maybe ate too much. I might need a bath.
Oh, I'd never want to smell that ever.
It doesn't smell like the noodles. It smells like how I feel.
But, okay, well, the way that I feel in that situation is repulsive. I'm just picturing exactly how I am when I'm really hungover and I eat 2 packets of McCarren, like smothered with so many sauce after a family-sized bag of chips. And that ain't a good feeling. I don't want to smell like that feeling ever.
Noodles are my everyday life. I don't have to be hungover.
Ooh. Anyway, moving on. So, Leigh, I saw a post last week that got me very interested in why founders of skincare launch products that they don't actually use. So let me give you a little bit of backstory. Content creator and brand founder Charlotte Palomino
I'm obsessed with her.
Oh my God. So her Insta handle, would put it in the show notes, is Charlotte Parler. She is the founder of, or one of the founders of Dieux Skin.
Is that how you
Dieux
say it?
skin. It's either Dieux or Dieux.
Okay.
Different people pronounce it. I did Google it and
I
they
was
said
getting
Dieux.
it entirely wrong. I call it Dieux, but that's like, I know I'm not
Oh
saying
no,
that
yeah,
right.
that's very wrong. But so it looks like it's pronounced Dieux, but then I've seen a lot of people pronounce it Dieux.
Okay, great.
So I just
Spell
think
it for us.
Dieux.
Great.
Dieux.
Dieux.
Dieux. Dieux.
Duh.
No, then that would be Anyway, it doesn't matter
You
how
would have
it's
seen
pronounced.
the viral eye patches everywhere that have got the writing on it.
Yes. So they announced that they launched a retinol face product with this post. I'm going to read it to you because let me open it. Okay. Oh, no. Okay.
Do you want me to teach you how to use your phone?
No, it was because it was in a bloody doc. I'll just open my Instagram.
I
never
taught
you
Kelly
mind.
how to send high definition
Okay,
video.
well, I did know that. I
via
just choose not
WhatsApp
to.
the other day.
I choose not to. All right. Where is she? Her name is Charlotte.
Oh, if you don't follow her, Youbies, get on it. She's just beautiful. She has the best content. She's honest. I want her to be my co-host. But she's never
Okay,
done.
I can now hear our producer cackling through the headphones at that.
I just like to see if she's listening sometimes. If you're on holiday, I said. You missed that part.
Well, sorry, Erin. Sorry, Amy. Leigh
Well,
doesn't want you.
I kind of would prefer Charlotte, but I'll take Abby Young if she's Charlotte's not
I
available.
would prefer Erin and Amy. All right, so Charlotte posted, why launch a retinol when I use tretinoin? First, let me just quickly explain what tretinoin is if you are new or you missed it. So tretinoin is one of the prescription vitamin A products that you can get, but you have to get it prescribed to you from a doctor. So you can't ever just buy prescription vitamin A over the counter. But not everyone can use it, and we also can't really talk about it because of the TGA. So a retinol or a retinol product are all within the family, but they've just got smaller amounts of that vitamin A in it so that they can be bought. Does that make sense?
Does to me.
So she's very, if you follow her, she's very invested in tretinoin. She recommends it. It is prescription vitamin A. It's considered a medicine, so we're not allowed to talk about it.
And she couldn't make one because it's a prescription drug.
Exactly. And I just thought, so the first thing was that it just took me by surprise, like firstly that she'd made this post saying, why am I launching a retinol product when I use a tretinoin? Reason one, not everyone can or wants to use tretinoin. Guilty. Some people have sensitive skin. Some people do lots of skin treatments, which makes it hard to use tretinoin. Some people want to work their way up to tretinoin. Some people want to use retinoids on their neck or chest, or the list goes on. Number two, my co-founder, the brilliant chief product officer, has eczema and she can't use tretinoin, but she can use Firm Revival, which is their retinol product. And we did get the eczema seal of approval.
For the new product that they've made.
Yes. She also said that retinoids are the gold standard in skincare, which we know, we talk about it often, that dermatologists and skincare experts will always say retinoids, SPF.
And they're the ones that prescribe the medicine.
So to test this launch, she switched to Firm Revival for 3 months and still had really good results. And so and we'll link the post in the show notes because she goes into a couple of other reasons why she wanted to launch this retinol. But one thing that I found really interesting was why she even had to make this post because and it's so specific to female founders who are kind of the face of a brand as well. And it made me think about a couple of years ago when Zoe Foster Blake launched an eye product with Go-To Skincare after saying for her entire career that she doesn't use or believe in eye products, and then how she almost had to get ahead of any bad publicity by saying, hey, I know I said that I was never going to launch an eye product or didn't believe in eye products, but these are the reasons why I've launched an eye product. I get why they're doing it. It's very smart marketing, but it's kind of crazy that they have to do it given it's actually just it would be poor business to not.
I think the difference is, I mean, I'm not sure, but it's these women are the faces and they have a profile. I mean, I think if there's just Joe Blog Skincare.
Well, that's the thing. We don't know anything about other founders as if we know if they even like the products.
Right? I know. That's so true. But I think with Zoe, she tested a million products like we did. We also agree there's brilliant eye creams, maybe 5. And there's a lot of really terrible ones. And then she formulated one when she got to an age where she was like, oh, I get it now and I'm going to make one I want. I really like Charlotte's post because I think as a founder, it could be so easy to go, yes, I love everything we make and that's all I use and I never touch anything else. But that's just not realistic. And I like that she's like, yo, like I think our product is great, but I'm a super advanced skincare user.
Yeah.
Very few people would be that advanced. So I'm over here using this, but I love it. But the co-founder uses this new product. I think people might respect her more.
I couldn't imagine why someone wouldn't, because you can't believe that every founder uses every product, and this makes her way more authentic. I think it makes me respect you more as a businesswoman, because if you know that people are looking for a retinoid product or an eye product and you don't create something to fill that niche in the market or in your brand.
Yeah.
Well, that would just be a poor business decision. Like it's just smart.
Yeah. And obviously if Charlotte could have, I mean, you can't create something in the category of a prescription medication, but I'm assuming, which is maybe what she, was hoping people would, that is literally the next best thing. Like I want to go order her.
Me too.
Now.
Made me want to order it. And I also think like not many people, as she said, can or want to use a prescription trait. So she's creating the thing that most people are looking to use, which is just an over-the-counter retinoid product.
As someone who's a very small body care brand, I still get so excited when I'm submitted or buy other body care products. I'm not going to use Brillo Beauty for the rest of my life.
And only Brillo Beauty?
No.
Like also.
And it's not even just to compare. Like I like heaps of other products. Mine is great and so are all these other products, I think it's a bit silly, and I think consumers are too savvy now to go, okay, robot, you just use that and that is why you are perfect.
I will say there's one exception to this rule. I have a friend that owns a fashion label, and it's fast fashion, like not super expensive. She even got them to make her a bridal dress because she will only wear that brand. But she's an exception to the rule.
Fashion's different. Well, maybe it's not.
It's
actually,
not.
No, I would hate that.
She's just she lives and breathes. But she's the only person I could actually think about.
I mean, lovely brand, but like.
That's why she just keeps creating more categories though. But
does she make underwear now?
Not yet. Maybe
get
she's
on
not
it,
wearing
girl.
any.
Interesting. Well, look, if we can get it, that's an American brand.
We both want to try it now. The Firm Revival by Dieux.
But we're getting new rules in for our retinols. So if I've got to check out what it is quick smart and order something via a postage man to bring it to me.
It does ship here.
Oh, good. Well, let's go see if we can order it during the break. And then coming up, Kelly is going to give us her complete and utter guide. Are you? To red lip?
Sort of.
I've brought mine from home and I'm going to say, help me.
Help her.
And then we're going to help keep your pigmentation at bay in summer. It's time for Q&A. So we have trawled the Facebook group. We've gone through all the DMs. But if you want to ask a question, please do. We'd love to answer them. You can hit us up on Instagram or
email.
youbeauty@mamamia.com.au. youbeauty@mamamia.com.au. We forget sometimes and we will answer it. But for now, Kelly, get ready. This question reads,
hit me.
Wow. Julie asked, hey, Kelly and Leigh, I love the red lips you've both been wearing lately. It's true, I've been doing a little bit. But you both have mentioned a true red, and what the actual F does that mean? I also need to know what you're recommending because my twins recently used all my lipsticks as crayons. Oh my gosh.
I hope they weren't super expensive.
When I wasn't home, thank goodness it was on paper, so I'm hunting for new lippies. Look, basically over to you, Kel. I do have some things to say and I have some advice that I need from you, but I'm just going to sit back for a little bit.
This was one of those questions that like at the start of the episode where we do try to like explain everything as best we can, but then sometimes we'll slip something in like, oh, true red, and not explain what true red is and just assume other people know. So basically red lipstick is categorized by the base color, and the most popular are true red, a warm red, and then a blue-based red. So I'm going to go through what each of them means, and then I've got 2 recommendations for each lipstick, a spendy and a savvy.
I don't know how you narrowed it down because yesterday Kelly sent me like an A4 piece of paper drawing and she had about 650,000 swatches and she said, I'm really getting into it. And I was like, oh boy.
I said investigative journalism at its best.
Yeah.
I got out every red lipstick I own.
I bet there's more somewhere than that.
Well, that would proper reds and not like a gloss.
Oh, good.
Some of them though stood out more than the others.
Wow. We should frame that and put it in the studio.
I'm actually quite proud of it, except don't like zoom in because my spelling is not very good and also my
spelling schmelling. Let's just talk about the wonderful lipsticks.
Oh.
So,
no, I've just got it on my.
Would you like a wipe?
Oh, yes, please.
I came prepared this week.
First things first, a true red. So a true red is what I am wearing today, and it's neither cool nor warm toned. So when you think cool or warm toned, think silver or gold jewelry. Silver is cool toned, yellow gold is warm toned. So when you think of a true red, fire truck, my son absolutely loves them, or Christmas red, like that real neutral, bright, beautiful red. That is your true red.
Like the primary colour red.
Yes. So my spendy recommendation for a true red is what's on my lips, and that is Gucci Matte Goldie Red. This is $72.
Shibouge. It's gorgeous. Would you like me to take them off your hands when you're finished?
No, thank you.
I wasn't going to keep them. I was going to line them up.
And then my savvy is Rimmel Alarm, $10.
Otherwise known as Rimmel, but I love the way Kelly says
don't know-
Rimmel. I like it.
I do not know why I cannot Rimmel. Okay, just did it.
Maybe
Yep.
it is Rimmel.
No, it's not, because I had to do an ad read for them once and they were like, it's Rimmel. And I kept going, Rimmel.
Oh, I like that one.
Also beautiful.
Looks a little bit juicier because we're not even talking about mattes versus glosses worth a long way.
Yeah, we're not getting into that. This is just a true red lipstick. But yes, the Gucci one is matte. It just lasts longer basically, but we're not even going to get into that at the moment. Then we've got your blue-based reds. These are probably the most popular because they have purple and blue undertones. They tend to make your teeth look whiter because they're kind of like the opposite to the color wheel in terms of yellows. So it's not getting rid of, but it just makes your teeth look. I remember once I posted a photo and people thought that I'd like whitened my teeth. And I was like, no, that's just a blue-based red.
And for me, blue-based red, I think of like when you see that true like old Hollywood glamour red carpet red lip, it's generally a blue-based red. It's very quite not formal, but you know, very like deeper, quite
fun,
rich and fancy. Yeah, that's a bit more fashion.
So my spendy recommendation is my love affair with the Violette Affair, the Petal Bouche. This is $51 and this is a really deep.
You've worn that so many times on the show and you get so many comments and mentions and asks.
They also do have a slightly lighter one. It's still a blue-based red, but if that deep sort of maroony red isn't your thing. And then my savvy recommendation is L'Oreal Liquid Lipstick in 420.
What was that about?
Which is $26.95.
Oh, that's delightful.
Isn't it beautiful?
Oh, that's heaven.
See how it's just that real beautiful, deep.
So classic.
That's a better definition of a true blue-based red.
Is classic.
I'm just so obsessed with the Violette Affair, and it does come in that more
and it
red.
looks a little bit different on the lip.
It does. It doesn't look that sheer and that purple.
Yeah, it doesn't look that dark and sheer.
Finally, we've got orange red. Orange red is so much fun.
This is my favourite, and I know that it makes my teeth look yellow, but I don't care.
Well, it's so beautiful and happy and joyous. And yes, it does make your teeth look a little bit yellow because it's closer to that shade.
And
but
it's got warmer base.
Well, it's warmer, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So it's got yellow and orange undertones, so a lot warmer. So think like tomato, like a bright sort of yummy tomato red. So my spendy recommendation is, of course, one of my top products from last year, the Home Beauty Lip Lock, $42 in the shade Grace.
Oh, this is making me want to wear red lipstick all the time or red lip colour.
And then my savvy is the NYX Lip Lingerie, $12.95 in the shade On Fuego.
Un fuego. Oh my gosh, I need all of these. You are very good at making me want these red, dark, beautiful
are you
statement
joking?
lips.
Look at all of them. They're all and you know what the thing is that people go, it's just a red lipstick. It's like that scene in The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh my God, it's not just a blue sweater.
It is not just that. They are all so different. And that's actually just a perfect example. 6 different red lipsticks, but they're all so different.
It's not even scratching the surface either.
Exactly. And that's not, well, my papers better explain just how different all of them can be. Just not even in terms of the undertones and the hue, but the finish. I love a red lip. I think that it adds, like, I'm just so boring today in my all black The Rock outfit, but my red lip brought it to life. It made it more fun. I think everyone looks good with a red lip, and I just think it immediately makes you feel Really fab.
Yeah, I agree. Look, I don't do a bold lip all that often and I just don't think about it that much, but I love that you do. For me, and I guess maybe this is kind of where the average Youbie's at, I just want something that I can pop on relatively well at the start but touch up. I don't really care about the base as long as I feel good in it. I feel like if I do those really deeper reds, it makes my mouth look a bit more closed in. I love an orange base red.
You look so good in an orange red.
Back in Cosmo days, I used to wear a MAC Morange a lot, which is a super, super, super bright orange, almost red. So knowing that you were going to be the expert for this segment, I just went into my little stash at home. I mean, I've got so many bright lips.
Yeah, I love that yesterday Leigh goes, I don't even have any red to bring in.
Kelly, you should see how many, like I've got the pinks. I need to start wearing them more and that's why you inspired me. So I didn't wear one today because I thought you could help me pick one, and I do have some sort of different gloss versions as well.
Put the glosses away. We're talking about red lipstick.
Okay, so should I show you what I've got?
Yes. Why don't you hand them to me, your favourites, and I'll swatch them and then I'll tell you which one I think will suit you best.
Well, this is a Models Prefer one. I think it looks orange in the bullet, but I want you to just have a look because it's like that tomatoey reddy orange.
See, it looks peach in the bullet. It's nice. I really like it.
I'm waiting for approval. Too peachy? It's orange.
It's orange.
Okay.
But it's in the family.
This is an Inica lip crayon.
Ooh.
I know. I really enjoyed researching my own stash for this. You're going to tell me which one we're applying at the end.
And then isn't this interesting that then that's a brown-based red?
Yeah,
Bricky.
I wouldn't even put that in the right category.
It is if I know what you are looking at, but if you look at it closely, there's a lot of red in it.
Okay. I don't want to put this one on because it's the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink and I thought I might wear it today and then I swatched it on my hand and I spent 6 years washing my hand. So this is truly the most staying lip product you'll ever find, but I want to wear bare lips in 3 weeks. So I'm not going to put that on, but it's a really good product.
Well, you could just take it off with makeup remover.
Kelly, you don't understand. I used cleansing oil. I used everything.
If you just sold it, let me swatch it for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
And tattoo myself, basically.
What, is this not just my own masterclass? It's gorgeous. Oh, that's going to be there for the rest of your life.
That was so similar to the L'Oreal 420.
Okay, this is an old...
Slightly different texture.
This is an old bourgeois something. I really like this one. I think I can't remember. This, I don't know if it falls into red. Is it burgundy?
Well, burgundy is red. It's a type of red.
Oh.
It's very sheer though. Not sheer, but
Okay, it doesn't pass the test. Hillary Home, I can't believe I haven't worn this before.
Don't waste that on my arm.
Okay,
That's
but
beautiful.
You might pick that one for me. I think maybe this is too orange, Chi.
Let me swatch. It does look a bit orange.
I guess I like bright orange lips.
It's beautiful. I don't look good in orange, which is why it's not looking good swatched on my skin tone. You don't have to pull that face.
No, maybe I don't either.
You definitely do.
Okay. This is the most famous probably red in the world.
Yeah.
MAC Ruby Woo. Maybe I'll put that on.
Lady Danger and Russian Red.
You are an encyclopedia of reds. Let me just see. This is not going to pass. This is that really expensive guy. What's his name? That skincare? Augustine.
Oh, my goodness. He does a red?
It's a lip
balm.
balm.
That's not a red. That's a...
That's a Leigh
that
red.
Doesn't.
It's a very sheerly tinted lip balm.
That has no business being in a little lipstick house.
Oh, look, I think
lipstick houses are for lipsticks only.
Okay, and then I don't know. I think these were our kind of
I want you to put on the designer brands or whatever that first one was.
Okay, I want you too.
Yes, so the Chi Chi was a little bit too bright.
Okay.
I think that the Models Prefer is the perfect amount of bright and a little bit sheer.
Okay, so this is a warm-based, I guess what we'd call red. So it might make my teeth look yellow, but again, I don't care. So should I put it on and then see what it looks like? Let's do it. Thoughts?
You me and our producer were just saying you just look so good in an orange-based red. So I think you look good in every red.
Oh, thank you.
Actually, no, I don't know if you suit a blue-based.
I don't often wear a blue base because I have, essentially black hair. I feel very Snow White and like I'm trying to walk a red carpet. For those that aren't watching, I use the Models Prefer, which is Priceline's in-house brand lipstick in Adore, and it is quite a bright orange. It is creamy. It's, I would say, satin. It's not matte. I don't have a lip liner on. I just applied it in a quick little mirror here. It's my kind of lip. So the Youbies that want to wear a right lip on occasion but don't want that lip liner, high maintenance, whatever. I've worn this brand before in a nude color, of course, and it just wears off beautifully. You can eat and drink and not feel really patchy.
Yeah.
But this is what an orange-based red will look like, and I don't care if my teeth look.
And I have a true red.
Yeah, and it was fun. And Kelly's is matte and somehow she does it amazingly.
Well, yeah, I don't often use a liner even with a red lip unless I want it to be super crisp. Like if you looked closely, it's quite messy, but who cares? No one's looking that closely.
Well, back to the Reddit. Who cares about perfection? Let's just
have fun. Leigh, if you could only wear one red lipstick for the rest of your life, do you have one that you would wear?
Oh, I'm happy to wear none for the rest of my life if I can pick another beauty product. I enjoy them, but that's just not my category. So, hey, the models prefer one I have on?
Oh, my. All right, well, you're the wrong person to ask this, but we did ask the Youbies in our You Beauty Facebook community. So we asked them what their ultimate favorite red lipstick shades were.
Okay, so Ruth was very passionate about wearing a bright red lip. She has red hair and she loves MAC, Lady Danger, and Home Beauty Grace. So they're orange-based reds, so maybe she needs to get around the one I've got on.
Aisha and Louise both said MAC's Ruby Woo. And Megan said Lip Sense in Fly Girl, the only no-budge red lippy. I've not ever heard of that.
Oh, I think you can get it on iHerb. Should we get it? Should we get that in the next break?
We need to give that a try.
Kimberly loves the NARS Velvet Matte Lip Crayon in the shade Dragon Girl. Actually, I do love those crayons.
And Louise said you can't have just one because not everyone suits orange-based, just like not everyone suits blue-based. Her favourite blue-based reds are Dieux in the shade 999, MAC Ruby Woo as well, and Revlon Certainly Red.
Is Louise you? Kelly, are you Louise? You can't just pick one?
Very funny. No, I'm not picking one. That's a silly question. All right, so our second question is about pigmentation. My skin is dry in winter, but I love that my pigmentation and sunspots are pretty much faded and gone. How do I maintain it like this when winter ends? Can I keep my skin like this with products and prevention so it doesn't come back again in summer?
Oh, that's a good question. We haven't really had something like that before. We've had a lot of people asking how to fade pigmentation, but how to maintain it when it's pretty much faded. You can, if you're realistic, you can kind of keep it at bay. So winter's a good time to kind of treat, but it will also naturally subside. And then now we protect our gains. It's all about protection. So let me explain why it's faded. I mean, you may be using pigmentation lightening ingredients and products, which is fantastic. We'll continue those. But just in general, your pigmentation will fade in winter because the UV exposure is lower. There's less UV and we're outside less. The days are shorter.
A lot less incidental sun exposure.
Exactly. And the cells that produce the pigment are less stimulated as a result. So it's kind of just gone,
It's like a bear in hibernation.
It's like a bear in
hibernation. The pigmentation is in hibernation.
And that's such a good analogy because it is hibernation. It is still there because the pigmentation we are seeing is from years and decades ago. It may also be from recent sun exposure or accidental sun exposure, but really it's deep, deep down from long in our past. Just, being a person in Australia, you can be super diligent. It's par for the course, but we have to try our best to protect ourselves. So we're heading into spring, summer. Of course, we're generally outdoors more. The weather is warmer anyway. So even in winter when we're wearing our sunscreen every single day, we're going to get better at that. So the single best thing you can do to stop it coming back as it was before is daily broad spectrum SPF 50+. Not just hot days, not just sunny days. And
every day.
I know everyone's going to hate this, but it's being diligent about reapplication because sunscreen is the single most important thing for this. Sunscreen is the single best anti-aging skincare product you can use. Serums are wonderful. Everything is wonderful.
There's no point if you're not wearing sunscreen.
No, well, sunscreen is by default an anti-aging skincare product. So we're going to get reapplication friendly. I know it's really hard. If you're outdoors, if you're driving, if you're exercising, if you're near windows, and of course, take all the other precautions, hats, sunglasses. There's really fantastic products now that you can actually get. They're super dorky but super effective. They're like little smocks or gloves if you drive a lot. I know, but hey, it makes a big difference. I had my skin scanned at an event the other day, and this side, my driver's side compared to that side, inside, like the depth of my pigmentation is almost double. Yeah, and I'm not a truck driver. Don't know if you knew that.
You don't drive that much.
No, but that's my point.
Yeah.
I'm just a regular old driver. So once we've done that, another really good thing to add is a base, your tinted foundation, your whatever it may be, containing iron oxides. And the reason is that visible light, so forget UVA and UVB, that's the sun, just visible light that you and I can see, can also worsen pigmentation, mostly melasma.
So us under these beautiful beauty lights.
Well, just like daylight. No, you don't need to. I shouldn't say you don't need to worry, but then we can go into blue light and your devices and all that sort of stuff. Sounds like a crazy extra step. Guess what? It's pretty much in every single foundation because it's what makes pigment. So your Maybellines, your L'Oreals, your NARS, your Estee Lauder foundation has iron oxides in it. You don't have to wear foundation if you don't want to. You can get some sunscreens with iron oxides in it. So I guess that would be your secondary protection on top of your UV protection. That will help. If you're prone to melasma, heat can be a trigger. So it's just going to get hotter as we go into the warmer months.
But don't go into a sauna.
That's it, and this isn't for all pigmentation. It's really kind of hard to put it all under one blanket because just as complex as vitamin A is, pigmentation can be lots of different types and different triggers. But if you do have melasma, heat that's not even coming from the sun, so saunas, steam rooms, just any sort of intense heat, Bikram yoga. I used to do Bikram yoga.
So did I. And then why?
Because it felt so good. Who was that person? But generally for, regular sunspots and pigmentation, it's all about your SPF. It's going to come back a little bit only because it is dormant pretty much. It's the hibernating bear, but you can do that to kind of keep on top of it. I wouldn't do anything super hardcore in summer to kind of reverse it. That's what we use winter for, only because it can make you more photosensitive. You're just generally outdoors more. But keep going with what you're doing. So if you've been using a vitamin A at night, fantastic. Keep doing that. The best protection in the morning is vitamin C before your sunscreen because they team up and go away, naughty free radicals. Free radicals are the bad guys that make us age, and the sun is the biggest, naughtiest free radical of all. Other great ingredients that you can use or you might be using is niacinamide, azelaic acid, obviously your retinols that we talk about. There's more hardcore ingredients that you could use in winter, like your hydroquinones, but we're not going to because winter's now over. Well, is it? Almost.
Pretty much.
So plan of attack.
Thank God. Although it feels like I blinked and I missed it this year.
Yeah, me too. I didn't have enough soup. Winter is like, I just want to fit in more soup. I
Me
love
too.
soup. And it's illegal to have soup in summer. You can have it in spring for a little while.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Anyway, the good news is this is your plan of attack. Solid maintenance routine. So you're just using your beautiful ingredients. You are adding an antioxidant if you don't use it already in the morning. You're using your vitamin A at night. Sunscreen. Avoid sun exposure. See how you go. Look, that wasn't groundbreaking. It's just that pigmentation is probably the hardest skin concern to treat. So it's just keeping on top of your gains that you made in winter, being smart about it. But yeah, sorry, I don't have a silver bullet for it to stay away forever.
After the break, spendy savvy, and Leigh has got a savvy that is so savvy, I thought that maybe it was missing a figure.
Have you been cheating and looking at the script?
I did.
It's actually one of my favourite products of all time as well.
Leigh, what's your savvy? Oh, but before, maybe we should intro the segment in case someone's new.
What do we do here?
So every week we give a bunch of recommendations and we take it very seriously. So we've got one spendy, so something that's more expensive unless we're doing killer math, but that's a different, let's not get into that today. A savvy, and then what is our MVP of the week? What is just getting used constantly?
I have a confession. Before the break, I said that this product, my savvy, is one of the best products I've ever used. It's really good, but I meant my MVP.
Oh, that's fine.
I mean, they're all fabulous.
That's great though that they're both savies.
I don't have anything over $50 this week. In this economy, yes,
What?
I will help you buy good products for not a lot of money.
So what's your savvy?
Well, look, I was just doing my regular thing on either a Wednesday or a Saturday, which just happened to be near an Aldi, to happen to be, it's special buy day. And then I trawl the middle aisles and I buy maybe a wheelchair, maybe a projector, maybe a bath mat.
What is a special buys day? People talk about them, but I've got absolutely no idea.
Hold the phone. What?
Is that I bought Lenny a train set from Aldi last year. Was that a special buy?
Yes. So, I mean, this is all aside the point, but it's very important. Aldi is a fantastic supermarket. Then in the middle, you've got aisles that are special buy.
Random.
Anything. It's special.
That's a special.
It's limited edition. Saturdays are the drop. Wednesdays are the drop. You will find me sometimes lined up on a Saturday morning for a heater, for a fry pan set. Anyway, mine is a special buy, and the reason I'm talking about it is because it's still available. I checked online, but it won't last for long. It comes back every so often. So if you don't get it this time, if you want it, run now or get it next time. It is the...
She's lost it.
Excuse me very much. Lacura Stellar Setting Spray, $6.99, my friends, $6.99. There is also a setting powder. So if you do look online, because you can't shop Aldi's website online, but you can check out the online catalogue, the picture is of the powder. It's quite confusing because they're $6.99 each. I am not going to put words in Aldi's mouth and say it is very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, but it is very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury setting spray. Feels completely weightless. It is $7 damn. Like I have been getting
coffees are more.
I've been getting a dirty chai these days. It's like $8.50 in the city. It's bloody great. It doesn't, make me feel too dewy. It doesn't make me feel too matte. It's the Goldilocks of setting sprays in price, in setting. It's 100 mils.
Does it have a fragrance?
Well, you know me. I can't smell anything. Would you like to try it?
Give it to me.
Let me just put it on myself too. The mist is super fine. Like you don't normally get an affordable one that doesn't splodge all over your face. Kelly is a good test for this because she loves a setting spray. You're very light-handed.
Oh.
It doesn't have a scent.
It does a little bit. I don't mind the scent.
It's
very light.
It smells like a very, very light cosmetic generic scent. Guys.
Okay, that sounds fantastic.
When you go and get your windmill, put this in your trolley and thank me later. What's your savvy? Oh, you've got a little puffy puff.
I have a little sponge. This is the e.l.f. Powder Puff Sponge. Now, if you're not watching on YouTube or Apple Podcasts, well, what are you doing? You're just listening.
Yeah, which is fine. Great.
But anyway, it is a hybrid between one of those little powder puffs that I use it for setting powder like under my eyes, and it's also then half also a sponge, like a beauty sponge
like
that
a beauty
you use
blender
to apply your foundation. I absolutely love it. I can't even remember where I saw it on the internet somewhere, but I was like, oh my very word, I need that immediately. I need to try it immediately because I love a powder puff and I love a beauty sponge, but all of my favorite things about both and all of the things I don't like about both, this sort of like was my happy little Goldilocks of a powder puff sponge.
I love when beauty products have babies, like when they just bring
Literally.
the best together, their genes, they make a little beauty baby and then it's even better than their original.
It doesn't eat all of your product like some sponges do. You can press it, you can pounce. It's got the little holder at the back. So
like a finger slot.
Like it's really easy to use. Anyway, the actual debacle of getting my hands on this though, because I Googled it and I couldn't find it available online in Australia.
So you saw it on the social media and you wanted it.
And I wanted it. So then I ordered it from Amazon US and I was waiting for it to get delivered and I paid so much money for this stupid thing to be imported. Anyway, then I was just at Priceline getting some red lipsticks for our red lip segment and I was like, what? It's here. Mm-hmm. It's $18, which I will say is still quite expensive for e.l.f. and also for like a little spongy thing.
You can have 2 of my setting sprays and some red frogs for that.
But I was still like, well, I've still got no idea where the thing's coming from. So I do, but like who knows where it is. So I purchased it. Now I'm the happy owner of 2 because of course the one from Amazon arrived then the very next day. But to be fair, like they're probably not, it probably will, the handle will probably fall off at some stage.
But at least you can rotate now and wash and never be without one.
The thing is about a sponge, which I love, is that you never ever have them not to use because even when you've washed them and they're wet, you always have to dampen your beauty sponge anyway so it doesn't make your base product go all yucky.
That's such a good point. Yeah, you can wash and go.
Now, I do think that $18 for e.l.f. and a little beauty spongy thing is quite expensive. However, it's a beautiful hybrid and it's still an applicator.
Yeah, you'll have it forever if you look after it well.
If the back, I will report back if the back.
Yeah, it is literally
Sorry,
a hybrid.
it is actually damp. So
no, it's just great. And how funny that, there's still new things. I mean, it's not new, but you know what I mean?
But it is.
It has combined the
I
best
haven't
of
seen
two.
it. I'm
No,
sure
neither.
that someone else will start
won't
bringing
touch
them
my
out.
face,
But the fact that, it's that hybrid that we didn't even know we needed.
I just invented a product. They should make a ring, like a beauty ring, and you just flip it open and it's your sponge.
They have them. Makeup artists use them. I know. Actually, that reminds me of the one that the makeup artists use.
But it's a ring, like a jewellery?
Well, no. Why
Oh.
would you want to wear it?
It reminds. This was the Samantha Will shapes when it was really cool, but it was small.
Oh my God, I forgot about those rings. They had us in a chokehold.
I still have mine. They're a collector's item. But then you flip it open, it's a beauty sponge. Boop, boop, boop. I should be an inventor.
Boop, boop, boop. Except imagine how moldy and gross it would get
Oh, I'd wash it.
in the moist environment. Just landed right on my shoulder like a little bird. Cheap, 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 cheap. Anyway, what's your spending?
My spendy's still not expensive because I hear the Youbies when we talk about how expensive life is. It is the Unpack Skin Perfecting Protective Base Prep. It's essentially a primer, but it feels like a serum.
Mm-hmm.
My God, it's good. I think it's $43. I bought it from either Beauty Amora or eBay or Styles.
eBay?
Yes. Yes. eBay. eBay's got some really good beauty products. They're not
I thought
secondhand.
eBay was okay.
eBay's good secondhand.
No, but I don't want to use who knows what.
It's from a shop. There's shops on eBay. Would you like to try it?
Please. It looks very interesting.
Guess where I first saw it? On a Reddit forum because I'm a good researcher. So you can get this and you can also get a mist. And I didn't get the mist because this had more good reviews. So you've done your skincare, then you pop this on as your smoothing, priming, serum-y, delicious base. It feels, I've just put it on, it feels like it sets down to water.
Mm.
It's really good at blurring pores. So it's kind of like the Paris filter for your base before you've done your base.
Feels good.
It feels like nothing though, right?
Mm.
Primers are generally thicker,
Yeah.
a bit more kind of
I don't know how I feel about that.
this or the other ones.
Because I like a thick primer because I have
Yes.
such dry skin, but this is perfect for someone with oilier skin that doesn't want product.
No.
Oh, it's also, okay.
Thank you. What a journey we are on together.
Yeah.
This is what happened to me when I went into Reddit, then I went onto eBay or wherever I bought it, and then I received it. It sets down to nothing but good.
Stickiness.
Yes, because
But not in a bad way. That sounds gross.
it goes a bit tacky like a great
primer.
primer would, but it's so lightweight. It fills in your pores, but it doesn't feel like a spackfiller filler in pore primer. It's just bloody great. Never heard of it before in my life. And now because the cookies are following me, like I love cookies. They're following me all around the internet. I'm seeing so much more from this brand and I'm going to get more. Look, there's nothing there, but it's great. I think
Thank you for introducing us all to a brand we haven't heard of
And
as well.
I just explained that so well, but it's really hard to understand and it's just a really good product and it's under $50. So if I made no sense, then just give it a go for yourself.
My spendy is not $50. In fact, it's a lot more than $50. My spendy is a perfume and it's $125 for 30 mils.
Okay.
It is the Jo Malone Sea Salt and Bergamot perfume. Now, this is the actual 30 ml if you're watching at home. If you're listening, well, I'm just holding up a bottle that's a lot smaller. And the one that I'm holding up is the Wood Sage and Sea Salt Cologne by Jo Malone. This is one of their most unique, popular
Iconic.
fragrances. So iconic. It was the first fragrance that they actually blended like a beautiful salt that like it just smells so good and it's perfect at layering. Now I'm going to let you smell this one first. Just sniff the lid because I've barely got any
I know
left.
it well, but I would like to
But just to remind
yeah,
you.
my olfactory senses are wanting it.
Now the Wood Sage and Sea Salt, they designed it. You enjoying yourself over there?
Sorry, yeah, I am.
But how do you feel when you sniff that? Do you feel like it's cold and it's winter and you're walking down the beach and you're just getting like a bunch of beautiful smells like coming off the ocean, coming off like driftwood?
That's exactly how I feel. I always walk at the beach when it's cold and it's winter.
Oh my God, it's actually so nice to walk at the beach when it's cold
We're
winter.
swimming at the beach.
Yes. Okay. So that's the feeling that they were trying to invoke when creating the Wood Sage and Sea Salt. And
So one that's been around for a long time.
A very
and
long time.
Very iconic.
very like so people layer it, people wear it with something else to their wedding days. It's so beautiful and so popular. So they've used the sea salt in the newest fragrance, which is Sea Salt and Bergamot. And when I tell you that the way that this fragrance smells is exactly how they designed it, it smells like you have just in the winter or when it's a bit cold and you dive under the ocean, that feeling that you get when you emerge out of the water.
I'm already like so sad I don't own it because I know that I'm going to love it.
It is so fresh.
Am I allowed to spray a little bit of this
Oh my gosh,
one,
of course you
considering
can.
You've got 85 litres?
Exactly.
Before I do, it sounds like Joe Malone team have spent some time in that Reddit thread, like to really understand how to explain a scenario.
Well, that sort of inspired me to explain it a bit more like that rather than going through notes that people don't really.
Oh, I mean, it's so subtle and so unique and so beautiful and so everyone will love it.
Like
and fresh and
but aquatic, and when I say it smells like the salt at the beach and the woods and then the going into the water, you're probably thinking like seagulls, but no, it is just, it's the feeling of that freshness and purity and like, oh my God, you cannot feel sad or
you
when
feel
you've
reborn.
You do. It is the smell of the feeling that you get. And it is just so beautiful. And I just thought if you're looking for a spring summer fragrance that is so spring summer in terms of like the freshness and effervescence, go to your local Joe Malone counter, Maya, DJs. Does DJs have it as well?
I think so.
Mecca, and have a whiff because it is beautiful.
And it's so light and fresh on its own, but Joe Malone fragrances are designed to be layered, so you could make another fragrance at home, a unique combination, or buy a couple if you've won lotto. But that is just so, so beautiful.
Yes.
I'm going to go and buy that. God, this has been an expensive episode. Should I talk about my MVP now that I clickbaited everyone?
Yeah, you said it was one of your favourite products of all time.
It is one of the most amazing products I've ever used. I bought it the other day at the chemist. I got it half price. It's new from Maybelline. It's the Maybelline Sculpting Sticks. So long-term Youbies will know that me love an eyeliner, liquid liner. I always use a pencil liner at the pupil and the outer corner first to kind of just give me some elongated shape. Then I do my liquid. So I looked at this and I was like, well, that's quite unique. At first I picked it up. If you're not watching, it looks like a brow, it's a very thin pencil, but it looks like a brow pencil because it's got a tiny, tiny tapered brush at the end. And then I read that it was an eyeliner and I was like, damn, great, taking it home. When I say it is eyeliner for people that can't do eyeliner, I'm not kidding. Because when I first tried it, when I got it home, I was like, I'm not even going to put liquid on. It is a really unique angled tip, which is kind of unusual for eyeliner.
Oh.
But really common.
Like an eyebrow one.
For brow. And so I put it, that's all I've got on my eyes today beside mascara. You just put it, well, you just apply it like any eyeliner you'd like to. But if you do kind of want that winged look or that kind of almond shape, I go from the pupil outwards and I just put it on, really haphazardly draw it on my upper lash line. And then you can just blend it out. It is like 3 different eye products had a baby. Because of the angled tip, you can make a really fine line or you can kind of turn it to the side and go thicker. And then you've got a fair bit of working time to sort of blend it out and then it sets. It is so good. It comes in different colors. This is black blur, so it's not a super, well, it is pigmented.
Deep.
Yeah.
It's definitely pigmented, but I see what you mean. You can sheer it out a bit.
Yes.
Which sounds weird about an eyeliner.
Totally, but it's called sculpting sticks because you actually can do so many different looks. Today, I honestly was running so late. I just went, I just went,
and it looks like a proper flick. It's beautiful.
It is so clever. And I literally thought, oh, why are you trying to be a brow product? It's just a really easy to use but kind of flexible multi-use eyeliner. And it comes in a beautiful, like a chocolate. It comes in a bronze.
Ooh.
I'm going back to buy all of them after this because I've got some shopping to do. But yeah, full price, it's $20. I got it for 10, I think, because it's kind of a new launch. I'm going to go get all of these eyeliners. I have not been excited by essentially a pencil eyeliner for a really long time. What's your MVP?
Well, I bought it months ago and I had no intention of ever talking about it. So I was like, this sucks.
Oh.
I saw it on a TikTok video. I saved it down, screenshotted it.
How dare you
and
say
I was
that
like,
about my best friend?
running to Sephora basically to get this product. It was the Fenty Skin Plush Puddin' Intensive Recovery Lip Mask in Barbados Cherry because the creator that used it clearly used something else, I will still say, because I've got a bone to pick with them. It was like the most beautiful, like flushed, pinky, thick balm when she used this, apparently. She's got very similar skin tone as me, so not a chance. And anyway, ran to Sephora, bought it, and got home and was like, barely pigmented.
Oh,
It's got.
I know someone that likes really sheer blush.
So anyway, and that was months ago. So I was like, obviously never going to talk about it. It was $31. I was like, oh, for a lip mask.
And then
effectively.
she thought, I'll give it to Leigh.
It still does look quite like a little bit pigmented on my finger.
Yeah.
But
it's a lip balm. Is this what we're trying to say?
But it looked so pretty and pink on the creator that I
You need to bring it up with her.
By.
It's
Maybe
not
I
Rihanna's fault. Rihanna did not lie to you.
But are you going to be like, well, why the hell are you dissing it and then bringing it in as your MVP? I use it every bloody day, don't I?
I was going to say, no, I'm not, because I bought every shade from overseas. It's a fabulous, fabulous lip balm.
It is so good.
Yeah.
It's called a mask, but it's like you can wear it during the day.
You would because it's pigmented, right? Like I wouldn't wear a pigmented product to bed, even though it's very sheer. But
pigmented.
That did confuse me when it was mask but with colour. But I think it just means like it's going to do real nourishment.
It is so nourishing. It is so good. I use it all the time. So my MVP is a product that I dissed when I first got it. It was like, you're not even pigmented. I don't like you. What a waste of money. Blah, blah, blah. Well, joke's on me, isn't it? Well, not jokes on me because I wasn't wasting money in the end. It's fantastic.
I love those so much. Just if you are losing your eyesight a little bit like me and you also buy the eye cream that's in exactly the same packaging but like purple, you might end up putting eye cream on your lips, which is not a terrible thing. It's just a little bit.
Not the same texture though.
Not the same texture. Oh, that was a little bit of an up and down one because I thought you were going to speak badly of my best friend Rihanna.
No, I was. I just was never going to say anything, was I? Because we don't speak badly about products.
We just leave them at home and text each other and
go,
say, well, that was
this
shocking.
Was so bad. But, well, it's fantastic. So,
it is. And it's at Sephora?
Mm-hmm.
Good.
$31.
See, that's really good for my best friend Rihanna's makeup. Because I love that.
Anyway, that's it.
Oh, I don't want to go home. I
know.
love playing with you. Well, if you don't want to go either, well, you have to. But if you've signed up for my newsletter, my little love letter that hits your inbox, check your inbox because it's coming at 10. If you've listened after 10, it's already there. If you don't get it.
You're going to have to wait till next week now.
No, but that's if they don't get it. Then you go to the link in the show notes, you sign up, and then next week at 9:30, you sit by your inbox and go, yee, Lee's EDM is coming.
Hercules, wee.
I know that reference. We're on TikTok. We're on YouTube. You might be watching us there. We are on Instagram. We are all over the Mamma Mia website. We have 87,000 Youbies plus in the group.
Come and make us 88.
Well, more than one of you. We're pretty much everywhere. So if you like You Beauty, we'll see you all around the internet and we'll see you right here next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Mamma Mia acknowledges the traditional owners of the land on which we have recorded this podcast.